Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today you're going to need a roll of paper towels and a set of hand weights or cans, water bottles, whatever you guys have will do the trick. So you'll start here on your mat and let's get moving. This is going to be kind of like footwork to get started with our hand weights, and then we'll take this into just kind of like a regular reformer routine with these props instead of equipment. So roll yourself down. Let's just come down to our mat and get comfy. Notice where you feel connection in your spine. Maybe wiggle those hips around. Maybe adjust your wardrobe as we get started. We're gonna take our right leg up to tabletop as our arms come up above us, palms face each other. So think marching as you press up with the arms, the leg follows, and then we lower the leg, lower the arms. Inhale, left leg comes up, arms follow. And then we lower it back down. Inhale, maybe rolling through, heel, ball of the foot, big toe lift, and then place it back down, toe, ball, heel. Just very gentle warming up here. Kind of maybe closing the eyes here, imagining that you're pressing in and out from that foot bar on your Pilates reformer. Lifting up, lowering back down, making this all about moving from your core. And then on the next one, you're gonna take your right leg up and we'll hold that right leg lifted. Pause there, arms will stay above you. Your left leg is gonna come up and join your right. So now both legs are parallel tabletop. We're gonna take this into a tricep row, or where elbows bend across the ribs, and we're gonna tap the right toes, and then arms straighten as you bring the leg back up. So elbows bend across the ribs, we tap the left, and then come back down. I want you to feel that back line of your body getting really super heavy across the mat, just anchoring you down, hips, shoulders, ribs, trying not to have much space between you and the floor. Inhale, back up, exhale, bend and reach. Here's 4. Finding those triceps, trying to keep top of the head lengthening here behind you. 2. And here's last one, each side, right side, and then left side. And then we're gonna reach those arms up. Legs are gonna do the same. So both legs are gonna straighten. Oh, hamstrings, a little bit tight there. Now from here, we're gonna lower a straight leg as we reach the arm in opposition behind us. So right leg is gonna go straight away, left arm is gonna go straight away. So feel that stretch through the hip, the shoulder, and then like they're connected, bring them back up together. Inhale, left leg, right arm reaches away, opposition, and then pull them back up together. Use the belly. Inhale, reach it away. Exhale, pull it back in together. Feeling that length through the front of the hip, through the bottom of the shoulder blade. A little bit of that weight in the hands to get that stretch. One more time, right arm, left leg reaches. And then let's bring them back up. We'll hold them here. We're gonna take our elbows, bend them wide, take the heels together, toes apart, find a diamond leg shape. Now from here, we're going back into our toe taps, but we're gonna add the opposite arm in again. So right toe will tap, the left arm will open for that hug a tree, and then bring it back together. Left toes tap, right arm opens, and then bring it back together. Really making our focus about our center as we get started today. Inhale to open, exhale, use that belly, use that breath. Inhale, reach it away. Exhale, belly and breath. Here's last 3 each side. Here's 2. Pull it back together one more time. And then we're gonna hold it here. You're gonna open and close both arms. The legs are gonna close as the arms open. Think clamshell. And then open the knees, close the arms. Open the arms, close the knees. Try not to let the feet move. We're just opening the knees. And if you can keep those feet in the same position, you're gonna feel that glute med connection a lot more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Press those knees wide. Let's go 2 more times here. And then we're gonna get a little bit of loaded flexion. One more, we're gonna open and close. Close the arms, keep the knees in that diamond shape. You're gonna find an ab curl, chin to chest. We're reaching up an inch between the knees. Curl up an inch, reach, up an inch, up an inch. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can we hold it there? Legs open and close it. Open and close. Here's 3, open, close, last 2, close, 1 more, open, stay. Can we do 5 more pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all together, lower, take the hand weights overhead, and then let's just drop the knees side to side. So that should have been a nice little warm up there. Nice, quick, to the point, just the way I like it. So from here, we're gonna take our hand weights down by our sides. I wanna use the hand weights, kind of tee them out, not quite all the way to a T, but somewhere between your side bodies and a lateral opening. And that's just to keep our shoulder blades down our back a little bit more comfortably. Now from here, we're gonna push heel of the hand into the top half of your hand weight or the top of your can or water bottle. And then we're gonna take right leg, left leg back up. This time you're gonna split the legs, so right leg's gonna extend up, left leg's gonna extend out. Can we use the pressure into the hand weights to keep our shoulders connected to the floor? So inhale, exhale, let's scissor those legs. Inhale, exhale, we scissor them. Inhale, exhale, scissor. Inhale, exhale, scissor. Here's 3, scissor, 2, scissor. Last one, you're gonna hold the right one at 90, left one's gonna come all the way to the mat. If this is too much on the hip flexor, bend the knee, take it there. We're gonna go single leg circles, but try not to get anything else moving on the mat. So use those arms, push into your hand weights, find that connection to the floor. Inhale the leg across, exhale back around at the top. Inhale out, exhale back around. Here's last one. And then we're gonna reverse our circles. So take it back over, down and around. Exhale, use the belly, use the breath, really push into those weights. Here's 2. Last circle. And then can we hold the leg, switch the leg, and go right into that other side. Now from here, we take it out to the left, down and around. Inhale, open the leg, exhale, back around. Notice how far can you go out to the left before that right hip really needs to lift, right? Really trying to find that end range. Here's last one. And then reverse, take it across to the right, down, around. Using that crossing over to feel the stretch through the IT band. Here's last 2. And then one last time here. And then we're gonna bring both of our legs in and give them a hug. So little rock side to side. You're gonna grab your roll of paper towels. I can find where mine ended up. Place that between your inner thighs and bring your feet flat on the mat. We're gonna eventually add our weights back into this, but we'll do a few just pelvic tucking just to get into our lower abdominals. So as you tuck your pelvis, you're gonna keep the feet planted equally, starting that scoop and tuck, and then inhale, bring that pelvis level to the floor. Inhale, roll that marble on your belly button up towards the ribs as you curl the tail towards the roll of paper towels, and then inhale, release back down. Making this about creating length in the front body, stretching through the back body. Inhaling, release. Exhale, curl. Now as you do this movement, can you use your feet less? Right, see if you can make this about the glutes, about the low belly, making that happen instead of your feet on the mat. And then we'll try one more. We'll continue that tuck and we'll start to come up to our rib cage. So not all the way up, but just maybe another inch off the floor, like fist distance between your booty and the mat. And then roll yourself back out of it. Again, making it about creating length in our front body as we release. Tucking the pelvis, find that curl, just a little hover. And then release back down. Inhale, exhale, tuck to get that scoop. Reach those arms, slide them down your back. And then last one to this halfway point before we come all the way up. So halfway, let's hold that halfway hover. Now from the hover, check in. Is your booty just a fist distance above the floor? Make sure you're not too high there. From here, you're gonna untuck your pelvis, keeping that hover, and then exhale, tuck in the air. Inhale, untuck the pelvis. Exhale, tuck, curl towards that roll of paper towels. Inhale, untuck, same thing we did as we started, just a lot more glute. Last two, inhale, open. Exhale, tuck, and then roll it all the way back down. Okay, from here we're going all the way up into our bridge, but we're gonna go back to our hand weights. So you're gonna take them by your sides. Start with them by your sides. I'm gonna walk my feet in just a little bit there. As we inhale, prepare. As we exhale, tuck that pelvis, start to find the lift. Curling up across the bottom half of the shoulder blades, not the neck. So maybe now it's about 2 fist distance behind the booty in the mat. We're gonna lift the arms up overhead of the shoulders, and now we're here to stay. We're going back into our arms only. Squeeze with those inner thighs. Find those glutes, turn them on. You're gonna split the arms. Right arm's gonna come overhead, left arm's gonna come down to the mat behind you or down by your side, and then they switch. So as you do the arms, interchanging, can you pass them right at 90 degrees, really making sure that they're going slow enough to have that consistent passing right through the middle. Inhale, exhale, switch. You should feel those side bodies heating up, stabilizing this movement. Now we're gonna do one more time here. Meet the hand weights in the middle, hold them there. Now from here, you're going to lift your hips higher as you bend your elbows and pull down. Can you lift them up? And then inhale, lower the hips as you reach the weights away. Exhale, pull the elbows past the hips as you curl to get that tuck. And then inhale, release, both pieces reach away from each other. Here's 4, pulling them together, curl the hips up to meet the wrists. And then inhale, release it. Here's 3, curling, booty should be starting to feel that little bit of an internal furnace. And then release it one last time here. Get that tuck, curl, lift, and hold it. Now from here, we're gonna do bicep curls. Uncurl the arms, curl the arms. Uncurl the arms, curl the arms. Now this is just too simple. Let's add another layer. Let's lift the heels as we curl, and then uncurl, lower the heels. Lift the heels, curl, lower, come back down. Woo! Last 2. And then one last time, curl, lift, and then come back down. Arms by your side, lower all the way out of it. When you get to your mat, hand weights come out of the way. We don't need those anymore. You're gonna bring your arms by your side, take right leg, left leg up to tabletop, and maybe readjust the roll of paper towels if you need to. So finding where your hips are nice and broad across the mat, sits bones wide, little space between our ankles so we're keeping that same distance apart we have with our knees. And then we're gonna take our hands behind our head for this. So without actually lifting yet, just notice, maybe can you pull on the back of your neck, just get a little length there. And then as we exhale, we're gonna take this into an upper ab curl. So let's flex the feet. Think like you're pushing them into a wall. As you lift up, your feet don't move in any closer or further away from where they are. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, look down the paper towel tube. And then inhale, release back down. Exhale, look down the paper towel tube. And then inhale, back down. Here's last 3, rolling up, curling, pulling that navel up under the ribs. Inhale, release it, last 2. And back down, one last lift, come up and stay. Now from this lift, if your neck starts to get tired, you can bring your head down. Can you keep your feet flexed and take your knees over to the right? And then come back through center, take them over to the left. And then back through center. over to the right, back to center, over to the left. Now I'm going to add on again to this. As you bring your knees to your right elbow, you're going to start to turn your right elbow towards the left. And then you're going to come back to center, square your chest off to your knees. Let your knees drop left as you bring left elbow towards your right. And then start to come back through center. So the shoulders and the hips are starting to go in opposition to keep us centered, feeling that twisting movement around your spinal column. Let's hold the knees over to the right, hold the right elbow reaching to the left. Squeeze your paper towel roll for 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Can you pulse that right elbow up an inch? Up an inch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center, right to the other side. Reach it up there, and then squeeze the roll for 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Pulse it forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Come back down. Lower down. Take your paper towel roll. Place it on top of your shins. Okay. We're going to do our 100 here. So if your legs start to bounce, it's going to roll right to you. So a little bit of an incentive. Take a nice big inhale, reach those arms up. As you exhale, you're going to go chin to chest, curl yourself up and over those ribs. We pump those arms. Inhale. 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Think about actively pressing those shins up into the paper towels. Exhale. 4, 5. Inhale. 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking to your belly button. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 2. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 1. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you grab the roller, hug the knees in, and just kind of force that deep hip flexion stretch. Okay, we're just going to do our double leg stretch, and then we're going to come up for a little bit of rolling back. So from this position, holding on, can you use where your arms are to kind of pull your head and shoulders up as the legs start to reach out? Right, use that push into the roller to lift you. And then from here, we inhale the roller away, the legs away, and then exhale, bring it back into the space between the arms. Inhale, arms and legs away. Exhale, pull it back together. We're going to do this 3 more times. Exhale, pull it back together. Here's 2, reaching, and pull it. Last one, reach, pull it in, lower, rest. Whew. All right, let's take our roller behind our legs. Rock and roll yourself up. And then from here, we'll take this into some rolling back. So this is not as forgiving as doing this with the squishy ball. So what I'm going to suggest is we place it in between the belly and the thighs, and then you can really kind of squeeze it, right? Hopefully this isn't your last roll of paper towels and you're like, oh my God, we're destroying it today, right? Hopefully you have some more. You're gonna bring the knees up, squeeze that roller in, make the ball as tight as you can, and then just let gravity take you back, right? Just see how far you can go until gravity helps you the rest of the way, and then pull it up to the top. Inhale, exhale, just let it happen. And then roll it back up. If the low back is really tight, this range of motion might be limited, and you might feel like you're missing a space when you come down on your spine. Take it slow, get that flexion. Push the low back down into the floor. One last time here. And then we're gonna come up and stay 4 times. From here, grab the roll. You're gonna reach it up to your toes, find a teaser, and then come back down, right? Maybe it's a little teaser. Maybe we're just reaching it and trying to pull the knees into the chest. Right? Make this your own. Reach, pull those knees in. One more time, reach, pull those knees in, and then come down. all the way. Okay, now from here, let's take this onto our belly. We'll get a little bit of prone work, and then I want to get some quadruped stuff in here. So let's take our hands on top of our paper towel roll, just like the heel of the hand on. This is going to create some negative space for our forehead. So let your forehead come down to the floor, and then from here you're just going to start to push down into your hands and hover your chest, hover your head just right above the mat, and then start to release back down. Letting the wrists stay comfortable here, we're just going to roll or pull them in slightly, just like I do with you guys on the foam roller, and then roll it away. Inhale, pausing at the bottom. Exhale, we're going to pull the breath from the belly, squeeze those glutes. If you don't keep those glutes on, low back doesn't have a choice but to take over. We don't need that. Inhale, exhale, roll the paper towels in. Lift the chest, maybe just starting to go a little bit higher as you feel more comfortable here. And we'll do twice more, rolling it in, sliding those shoulder blades away from the ears, picking up the ribs away from the mat, and then roll it down. Last one, we're going to roll it up, stay there. Now from here, I want you to start to reach your right hand around towards your left toes, bend your left knee, and then come back and reach towards the roll. You're going to reach left hand towards your right toes as the knee bends, and then come back together. Maybe hovering both feet just slightly away from the mat. So kind of think like we're combining swimming with the idea of that single leg kick. Kicking into the booty, reaching the arm around in opposition to find that lift from our belly. One more time, left arm reaches for that right foot. And then we take a nice big inhale, exhale, release everything down. And then let's take our hands underneath our shoulders. You're gonna tuck your toes. Big challenge here, can you press right up to a plank? Push the floor away, all the way there. And then let's take left knee, right knee down, and we'll bring our roll of paper towels back. So I want you to find in between those inner thighs again. We'll do our first round of planking with this here, and then our quadruped stuff, I'll eventually take that away for you. So with your toes tucked, we're gonna find our little knee hover. So belly pulls the knees an inch off the floor, squeeze that roller with your inner thighs, and then release it back down. Inhale, exhale, pull up from the low abdominals to lift those knees, and then bring it back down. We're gonna do this twice more. Hover the knees, find that scoop, and then back down. One more, knee hover, hold the hover. Now from the hover, can you shift your weight? Right hand taps your left shoulder. So we're gonna come across and then come back down. Left hand, right shoulder, and then back down. All right, the weight shift has to happen first, and then as you get more comfortable, you can limit the weight shift. One more time, left hand, right shoulder, and then come down, take a break once you're even. Let's sit back, take our paper towels out, and roll out those wrists. Okay, this next part, don't need our roll of paper towels anymore, but we're gonna go back to a single hand weight or can, water bottle, whatever you guys have available to you. Little wardrobe adjustment, and then we're gonna find that quadruped position. So I want you to have your weight outside of your left wrist so that we can grab that when we need it. We're gonna start with that opposite arm leg reach. As your left leg, or as your left arm slides away, your right leg is gonna slide away at the same pace. And then start to bring them back down together. And then we'll keep going on that same side. Left arm, right leg, and then bring it back down. Left arm, right leg, finding that belly connection here, pulling the leg off the floor, and then come back in. One more time, we're gonna reach out. The arm stays, the leg stays. Can you grab your weight and keep the arm reaching? Now from here, We're gonna let the arm turn palm down to the floor. As your knee comes under you, your arm's gonna go out to the left. And then bring it back in front of you, the leg reaches away. Pull the arm to the left as the knee comes under. Inhale, back out. Exhale, pull it together. Inhale, back out. Last two. Bring it away. One more. Bring the knee in, let the arm come underneath your shoulder girdle. Now we're gonna start to bring the knee out to the side. The arm is gonna row, and then bring it back, tap the mat. Leg opens, little fire hydrant to your right, and then the arm unrows. Pull it up, bring it away. Here's two. One more, brain should be really working. And then you're gonna bring it back down, take a child's pose, roll out those wrists, and then we're gonna repeat that. So coming back up, move your weight or take the other one to your right hand, just so we have that ready. Now we're going right arm, left leg, same side, same time. Inhale, lift it up there. Exhale, bring it back down. Watch the tendency of that right hip wanting to drop. Lifting it up there. Try not to arch that low back. Pull it back down. Inhale, reach it away. And then back down. We're going to do twice more lifting. Inhale away. Exhale, back in. Last one, reach it out there, hold it out there. Grab that hand weight. The weight goes towards your right hip as your leg comes under you. And then reach the arm back in front. So palm is down, we're reaching it back towards the hip. And then inhale, leg away, arm away. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach it away. Good, last two. Reach it away. One more time, we're gonna pull the leg in. The arm comes in like a bicep curl, and then straighten it. You're gonna pull the elbow across the ribs as you open the knee for a little fire hydrant, and then reach the arm back out. Pull the elbow up across the ribs, open, close it. Open the leg, close it. Here's two, open, and close it. One more, and then bring it back together. Take a child's pose, maybe let those knees go a little wider, maybe let the palms open up to the ceiling, and just stretch out those fingers, wrists, roll them out, whatever you need here. All right, and then we're gonna make our way to all fours just without any props, and we'll start our cool down. So from here, I want you to think about your body like a hammock in the wind. We're gonna just start with cat-cow, and then we'll eventually add this like a circular movement. So you're gonna exhale, push into the hands, push into the tops of your toes, really round your spine here, looking down towards your pubic bone. And then inhale at the tail, untuck, let your heart shine forward, opening up into the extension of your spine. And then exhale, rounding, pushing the floor away to get that deep flexion. Inhale, shining the heart forward. Just releasing tension in the neck, the shoulders. And let's do this twice more here. Rounding, pushing the floor away. Inhale, draw the belly back towards the mat. And then on this last one, we're gonna round and stay with that rounded back. Now from your round back, you're gonna start to bring your hips, your shoulders, everything over towards the right, and then start to let the belly go down into that extension, look forward, and then start to round as you come up on your left side. So here's the hammock swaying in the wind. Rounding, lifting through our heart, just making this like almost like a churning movement from your center. Around on the right, up on the left. Should feel yummy for the waist and the shoulders. And then let's reverse directions, coming back up on the right side. Push the floor away to get that round. And then drop the belly down, shine the heart forward. And we exhale, round it up there. And inhale, drop it down. I think Devin calls this flossing, but I'm not as educated in yoga, so I don't know. I call it the hammock. One more time here. And then let's just round our spine up. Let's tuck our toes under, push yourself up for a downward dog. Option to take this into a child's pose if that's your preference. And then let's just walk out our feet here, just pedaling it out. Just nice little stretch. And then we'll start to walk our feet in towards our hands. And then let's just hang out here for a moment, just swaying side to side. And then nice and slow, challenge yourself. How slow can you go to stack your spine all the way up? All right, one piece lifts over the next until you're all the way to standing. And when you get there, give those shoulders a big shrug. Take a nice big inhale. And then exhale, you're done. Give yourself a little bow today, guys. Awesome job. Thank you so much for joining my YouTube video today. I hope you guys had fun with all of the creative use of props, and hopefully it gives you some fun ideas to keep you busy throughout this quarantine time. So enjoy, have a fun rest of your week. Stay tuned for more and subscribe if you like what you see. Thanks guys, see you soon. Bye.